Imagine this, someone just opens their WhatsApp and send a message to your business number and they instantly receive nutrition packages and book consultation right on their WhatsApp. Sounds amazing, right? So hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your nutrition consultations, and we are going to build this WhatsApp chatbot step by step by using Pabbly Chatflow. So by the help of this chatbot, we are firstly going to create a WhatsApp chatbot, and now if a user sends a message, an automatic reply will be sent to them. So if you also want to create it, then let me take you towards my screen. So welcome to my screen, and here you can see this is the chatbot I have created for nutrition consultation. Now I am going to show you how you can build this amazing chatbot for your own nutrition consultation business. But before that, let me take you towards the chatbot which I have already built in. So for testing this chatbot, let's move on to my WhatsApp with me. So here you can see I have already opened my WhatsApp, and now I am going to send a message to the number which I have already connected to my Pabbly Chatflow account, and here this number is saved as my test number. Now let's say when someone enters a message that is I need nutrition consultation, my chatbot will be initiated. And here you can see my chatbot has instantly replied with a warm greeting which says, "Hi there, welcome to XYZ Nutritionist, your personal guide to healthier living. How can I help you today?" And here we are getting two buttons, that is consultation service and talk to nutritionist. So here I'm going to select this first button, that is consultation service. And here you can see as I have selected this button, I am getting a message which says here are the services you can book with us. So now let's open this list and see the services provided by this business. So here you can see in this list I am getting some of the services options. So here I am going to select this first service, that is one-time diet plan, and as I have selected it, I am getting a message which is asking me to enter my full name. So now I am going to enter my full name as demo user. So here I have provided my full name, and as I have provided my full name, I am getting a message which says, "Thanks demo user, what's your email address?" So now you can see that I am getting the same name which I have recently entered. So by the use of this WhatsApp chatbot, you can even send personalized message to your leads. So now I am going to enter my email address as demo@pabblytudes.com. So here I am going to provide my email address as well, and as I have provided my email address, I am getting a message which is asking me to enter my preferred date. So now I am going to enter my preferred date over here. So here I am going to enter my date as well, and as I have provided my date, I am getting a message which says, "Great, your details are here." And here you can see I am getting the same name, that is demo user, email demoUser@pabblytudes.com, and the service which I have recently selected from the list, and the date. And now we are getting three buttons, that is confirm, edit details, and talk to nutritionist. So here I am going to select this first button, that is confirm. So now by looking at this message, you can say that we are sending personalized messages to our customers or the clients, and as I have selected this confirm button, I am getting a confirmation or the thank you message. So this shows that the first button is working properly. Now let's move on to our second button, that is talk to nutritionist. So here I'm going to select this button, and as I have selected it, I'm getting a message which says, "Thanks for connecting with us. Our nutrition expert has received your request and will get in touch with you shortly. You can also reach us at," and here we are getting a mobile number. So now you can see that the chatbot which I have already built in is successfully working. So now I am going to show the step-by-step process of creating this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own business. So for creating this, you have to access Pabbly Chatflow, and for accessing the Pabbly Chatflow, you just have to type its URL over the new tab. That is pabbly.com/chatflow, and once you will enter the URL, you will be getting the landing page of Pabbly where you can see two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click over this sign up free, but if you are an existing user, you can simply click over this sign in. And if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow, you get 100 free credits every month for practicing Pabbly Chatflow. But before moving on forward, I am going to tell you about Pabbly Community. So here you can see this is the page of Pabbly Community where automation users, marketers and business owners gather to share their ideas, ask questions and get relevant update regarding using the Pabbly applications. So you can also join Pabbly Community now and grow your business with us. And if you wish to join the Pabbly Community, you can find link in the description given below. Now let's move on to my Pabbly Chatflow again, and here I'm going to simply click over this sign in as I already have an account. And once you finish your sign up, you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page where you can see these are the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create a chatbot, for that we have to access Pabbly Chatflow app. So now let's click over this access now button and we will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow, which can be seen here. And on this dashboard page you can see these are the numbers I have connected to my account. And if you also want to add your WhatsApp number, you simply have to select this add WhatsApp number button, and here you can see we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. So if you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, you can simply click over this WhatsApp Connect, and if you want to connect with token number, you can simply click over this Manual Token Connect. And if you want to learn more about this process of adding WhatsApp number to the Pabbly Chatflow account, you can find video link in the description given below. Now moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly Chatflow. And if you want to learn more about these features, you can find video link in the description given below. Now as we are going to create a chatbot, we firstly have to create flow for that. So for that you simply have to click over the flows given on the sidebar. And as you will click over the flows, you will be landed to this flow builder page where you can see these are the flows I have created. And if you want to create your own flow, you simply have to click over this add flow button, and you will be landed to this flow page where you can see this option where you can provide the name of your flow. So now let's provide a name to our flow here. So here I am providing it the name WhatsApp Chatbot for your nutrition consultation. And afterwards we are getting this option for trigger. Now you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is the action which is going to initiate your WhatsApp chatbot. And on this trigger we are getting many trigger events such as keyword rejects match, user starts conversation, template selected, WhatsApp template delivered, and many more. But here I am going to keep it as the same, that is keyword rejects match. Now you might be thinking, what is this keyword and reject? So keywords are the words which initiate your WhatsApp chatbot. Now let's say I want to initiate my WhatsApp chatbot as soon as someone enters a message consisting of this word nutrition. So now for that you have to make this word as your keyword. So you just have to type it and press the enter key, and here our one keyword is ready. Now as soon as someone will enter a message consisting of this word, your WhatsApp chatbot will be initiated. And afterwards we are getting this option for rejects. So rejects is basically the short form for the regular expression. These are used for the specific user input. And if you want to trigger any message, you can enter rejects like this. But here I am going to remove this keyword as I have already added my rejects. Now as soon as someone will enter a message, I want to send them a welcome message. So for that we just have to drag and drop and select text button over here, and in this text button node I am going to enter a welcome message for my clients. And here you can see I have entered this welcome message for my clients, and now I am going to add some buttons to this message node. So for that you simply have to click over this add button, and you will be getting this option for entering the text of the button. So now let's enter the text and create our button here. So here I have created this button, that is consultation service, and afterwards I am going to create one more button. So for that again I have clicked over this add button, and now I am going to enter the text of my another button. So here I have created my second button as well. Now as soon as someone select this first button, consultation service, I am going to provide them list of the services provided by my business. So for that you simply have to drag and drop again where you can see this option of list. So now you have to select this option of list as we are going to provide them list of the services. So now on this list node it is asking me to enter header, body and footer for the list. So now I am going to provide a body to my list here. So here you can see I have provided this body to my list. Now I am going to add some items to this list. So for that we firstly have to create the section. So now let's click over this add section, and here it is asking me to enter the section title. So now let's enter our section title over here. So here I am providing it the section title services. Now I am going to add some items to this list. So for that you simply have to click over this add items, and here you have to enter the title of your first item. So now let's enter the title and create the first item of our list. So here you can observe that I have created the first item of my list by simply selecting add items button. Now I am going to add some more items to this list likewise. So now let's click over this add items and enter the title of our another items. So here you can see I have added two more items to my list, that is monthly consult and diet analysis. Now as soon as someone select any of these list items, I want to save that response. So for saving the response we have to provide contact custom field to all these list items, and for providing the contact custom field you just have to go to actions, and here you can see we are getting this option for set custom field which you have to select. And now I am going to connect this first item with this contact custom field action node, and now here it is asking asking me to select the contact custom field. So here you can see these are the contact custom fields I have created. So here I'm going to select this contact custom field, that is service, and here it is asking me to enter the value. So here you have to enter the value for which you are creating this contact custom field. So here I'm creating this contact custom field for this first item. So here I'm going to enter the value same. And now if you want to create your own contact custom field, you just have to go to settings, and here you can see we are getting this option for contact custom fields, which you have to select. But before that, you have to click over the save button for saving your flow so that you don't lose your data. So here we have saved our flow by simply selecting the save button. Now let's move on to the settings and click over this contact custom fields, and here we are landed to this contact custom fields page where you can see these are the contact custom fields I have created. And if you want to create your own contact custom field, you simply have to click over this add more field button, and here you have to provide the field name, and afterwards you simply have to click over the save button and your contact custom field will be created. And now as I have already created my contact custom field, I will be selecting it over my flow. So here I have already selected my contact custom field. Now I am going to create contact custom field for remaining these both items. So here you can see I have created contact custom field for the second item and as well as the last item, that is diet analysis. Now as soon as someone selects any of these list items, I will be receiving the response. And now I am going to ask some questions from my clients as soon as they select any of these list items. So for asking the question, we just have to move to actions where you can see this option of ask question which you have to select. And now on this question node, I am going to enter a question asking for the full name of my client. But before that, firstly I am going to connect all these contact custom fields node with this question node so that my users can be redirected to this question node as soon as someone select any of these list items. Now let's enter our question in this question node. So here you can see I have entered this question asking for the full name, and in this question node I have entered this word, that is $services, which specifies the contact custom field which I have selected in this list contact custom field. And now as soon as someone will select any of these services, the response will be replaced in this message and we will be able to send personalized message to our clients. Now after entering the question, it is asking me to select the contact custom field. So here I am going to select my contact custom field as full name, and afterwards I am going to select my format as any. Now we are done with our first question. Now likewise I am going to add some more questions. So here you can see I have entered this another question asking for the email address, where I have selected my contact custom field as email and the format here I have selected as email. And as I have selected my format as email, it is asking me to enter the number. So here it is basically asking you to enter the number of attempt you want to provide to your customers or the clients for entering a valid input. And if your user doesn't enter a valid input, then you can provide a validation error message also. And same for this another question where I'm asking for the date, and here I have selected my contact custom field as date and the format as date, and here I have selected my number of attempt as 1, and here I have entered my validation error message as well. Now here we are done with our all questions. Now I am going to send a confirmation message to my clients. So for that you simply have to drag and drop and select text button over here, and now on this text button node I am going to enter a confirmation message providing all the details of my client. So here you can see I have entered this thank you message where I have selected contact custom field, that is full name, email, service and date. And now as soon as my user will provide me answer of all these questions, the response will be replaced in this message and we will be able to send personalized message to our clients. Now I am going to add some buttons to this message node. So for that again we have to click over this add button and enter the text of our buttons here. So here you can see I have created 3 buttons, that is confirm, added details and talk to nutritionist. So now as soon as my user will select this first button, that is confirm, I am going to provide them a thank you or the confirmation message by selecting this text button node. And now let's enter our message over here. So here you can see I have entered this thank you message for my customers. Now if my user select the second button, that is edit details, I am going to redirect them to the list which I have created. So now I am going to connect this button with this list, and now as soon as my user will select the second button, that is edit details, they will be redirected to this list again. And now as we are done with our first button, now let's move on to our second button, that is talk to nutritionist. So I am going to provide them a message if my user select this second button. So now let's enter our message over here. So here I have entered this message, and now if you remember, I have one more talk to nutritionist button. So now I am going to connect this button with my another talk to nutritionist button, as their workings are same. So now as soon as my user will select this talk to nutritionist button, they will be redirected to this message. So now we are done with our flow. Now let's save this flow by selecting the save button, and here our flow has been saved successfully. And now I am going to show you how we are receiving message from our customers or the clients, and how we are sending them the automated reply. So for that, let's move on to my inbox with me. So for that, you simply have to click over the inbox given on the sidebar, and you will be landed to this inbox page where you can see these are the numbers I have connected to my account. And on this particular number, you can see I am successfully receiving message from my customers, and our automated replies are successfully sent or delivered to them. And one point has to be noticed, that this is following the path which we have created through our flow. Means if a user sends us a message, we are going to send them a welcome message with 2 buttons, and if my user select this first button, that is consultation service, we are going to provide them list of the services. So now you can see that how easily I have built in this amazing WhatsApp chatbot within few minutes and without even a single word coding. So now if you also want to create an amazing chatbot like this for your own business, then start using Pabbly Chatflow now. And you can even share the flow which you have created, and for sharing the flow, you just have to go to the flow builder page again, and here you can see this is the flow which I have recently created. So here you have to select 3 dots of the flow, and you will be getting this option for share flow which you have to select, and you will be getting this flow link which you can share with your friends, so they can also know about this amazing tool, that is Pabbly Chatflow. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Chatflow now, and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating many more amazing automations and chatbots like this. And if this video is really helpful, then hit the like and subscribe button, and I have added the link of the flow in the description given below for your reference. So make sure to check it out. So thank you for watching this video. So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.